Top 10 Anime where popular girl falls in love with an unpopular guy. One of the most popular topics regarding romance, which is when a popular girl falls in love with an unpopular boy. It's common for a popular girl to look for her soulmate, but very few people know that she could be interested in you. This is one of the best romance anime that features a popular girl falling in love with an unpopular boy. A powerful mix of comedy and drama makes these top 10 anime popular girls fall in love with unpopular boys worth a watch. Before we begin, be sure to subscribe and like our video for more top 10s. Starting off with our number 10, Haruka NOGIZAKA'S secret. Yuto Ayase is not interested in girls. If his two housemates are anything to go by, girls are loud, brazen slobs that are the best left alone. However, when Yuto accidentally discovers an important secret of his school's most popular female, Haruka NOGIZAKA, the two become bound in a budding friendship. All too soon, Yuto discovers that despite her flawless appearance, Haruka is clumsy, naive, and a closet otaku, and he just might be falling for her. Overall, a good anime. It's funny, has a good story, and nice romance. The otaku culture was also a nice touch and it definitely mixed things up a bit. Number 9. Okami-san and her 7 companions. Have a problem? Talk to Otogi Bank, a student aid group that helps people get what they need for a hefty price. Led by Lizus Kiriki and starred by Tsundere Ryuko, inventor Majolika, jealous Otohime, flirtatious Taru, serious Alice, nervous Ryushi, and maid Otsu. Otogi Bank assists with everything from helping break into a rival school to convincing an upperclassman to not quit a sports team. Can Otogi Bank manage to make all their clients happy? And most importantly, will Ryushi ever manage to win Ryuko's heart? Number 8. My First Girlfriend is a Gal. My First Girlfriend is a Gal is a romantic comedy anime with fan service directed towards the male audience. A new school term begins, as does the season of new encounters. As he surveys his class is full of couples, Hashiba Junichi's mind is filled with distress as he asks himself, why am I still a virgin? Having heard from his friends that the easiest way to fulfill his long-standing desire to graduate from the Fellowship of Virgins is to koto a gal, Junichi does exactly that and asks his classmate Yukana out. And unbelievably, she actually agrees to date him. What will become of Junichi from now on? Number 7. 3D Kanojo. From the studio who blessed us with titles such as Rescue Me comes one of the blandest romance anime out there. Hikari Tsutsui is a high school boy who is satisfied with the virtual girls he encounters in anime and games. He does not have many friends and he lives in his own world. One day, when he is stuck on pool cleaning duty, he is approached by Iroha, a real girl who is showy and popular with boys. I highly recommend watching this anime. It is super interesting and best of all, it has a happy ending. Number 6. Gamers. Would you like to be with me in the Gamers Club? Amano Kieta is a perfectly mediocre loner with no particular distinguishing features other than his love for games. One day, his high school's prettiest girl and gamer club president, Tendo Karen, suddenly calls out to him. That moment changes Kieta's life forever, as he now finds himself in the midst of a rom-com with beautiful girl gamers. Or, well, that's how it usually goes. Not with him, however. The animation is quite good and the sound is also fine. Where this anime fails is in its story and characters. Moving on to number 5. Accel World. In a world where everyone connects to an online network, Paji Haruyuki Arita can't seem to catch a break. Constantly bullied, afraid to face reality, and paranoid that his two childhood friends pity him, the teenager uses online games as a way to escape from his problems. But things change one day when Haruyuki's beautiful upperclassman Kuroyuki Hime approaches him with a mysterious time-declarating program known as Brain Burst. There is just one catch. To keep the ability, he must defeat other Brain Burst wielders in Accel World, an exclusive virtual MMORPG, and the newbie player will need all the help he can get. Eager to prove he is not a pathetic weakling, Haruyuki joined forces with Kuroyuki Hime to challenge fierce competitors and discover just how incredible Accel World and he truly are. Number 4. Witchcraft Works. Honoka Takamiya is a typical teenager. He does his classwork and admires Ayaka, the school idol who sits next to him in his class. But the boy's life changes forever when one day a piece of the school falls on top of him and he's saved by Ayaka due to her magical powers. For Ayaka is a witch and deeming Honoka to be her princess, she is determined to keep the boy safe from harm. Now Honoka must try to stay alive while countless other witches target him. Learn more about Ayaka and her craft and still try to maintain his school life in the process. Number 3. Amagami SS. After being stood up during a date on Christmas Eve, Junichi's confidence took a critical nosedive. 2 years later, he is now a second-year high school student and ready to give love another chance. Will he fall for the beautiful and popular Morishima? Mischievous childhood friend Karu, shy and timid underclassman Sei, dependable class president Tsukasa, hardworking underclassman Ai, or his gluttonous childhood friend Ryoko? Only time will tell, but one thing's for sure. Junichi is determined to make his next Christmas Eve date a successful one. Number 2. White Album 2. Third-year student and guitarist Haruki Kitahara wants nothing more than his light music club to play at his upcoming final school festival. But soon, the other members quit, and Haruki resigns himself to playing one last solo jam session in the now empty practice room. As he strums the chords of his favorite song White Album, Setsuna, the school idol with an amazing voice, and Tuma, an extraordinarily talented pianist, suddenly join the performance from an adjacent classroom and atop the roof. And Haruki becomes determined to keep the club going. Though one of his girls would rather avoid the spotlight and the other is a loner, Haruki's passions wins them over and they agree to join. Now with the performance date fast approaching, the trio spends all of their time together practicing, learning the joys of friendship and the heartache that comes from falling in love with the same person. And finally, number 1. MYTEEN romantic comedy SNAFU. After being turned down by his unrequited crush, Hachiman Hikigaya is determined to live out the rest of his high school life single and socially tuned out to avoid the folly of youth. But Hachiman's resolve is lacking compared to his guidance counselor, a woman determined to change the boy's ways. So much to his dismay, Hachiman is soon forced to reach out to those around him by joining a club dedicated to serving others. Alongside the cold but beautiful club president Yukino, eager Yui, and other new friends, Hachiman will try to stomach his new volunteer work and survive his ultimate fear, that is, being involved in a typical high school romantic comedy. Well, that's it for today, guys. I hope you enjoyed the video and our list. If you did for real, make sure you slap that like button and get that like button go to blue. And also feel free to head to the comment section and let us know your thoughts about this video too. And as for now, I will catch you guys later. See ya!